And here at Class 4 Sectional 1 with DeSmet senior Austin Del Rosso, if I got it right that time, I hope.
Yep.
And, one of the top returners from the Class 4 state meet last year with, is it 9th last year, is that right?
Yep.
And second place finish today, runner-up to Noah Kauppila, and finished, I think, about 10 seconds back of him, 16:03 or so?
16:03, yep.
And you said it was about 20 seconds faster than last year.
Yeah,
and
pretty big improvement. Happy with that.
Yeah, tell me, you feel like, before we talk about today, overall season's going well for you? You feel happy with it, or you?
Well, the whole season hasn't been going the greatest, but this I feel like is definitely a kind of a breakout race for me this season. Kind of had some bad races earlier, but this is definitely a big confidence boost.
Yeah.
The state.
Staying that close to Noah, does that give you? I'm sure, got to give you some confidence.
Yeah, I was actually pretty surprised. I was with him for like a mile and a half or 2 miles.
Yeah.
Then he took off.
Yeah.
As usual, but yeah, he ran an incredible race. But I'm happy with how I raced.
Yeah. And tell me how it went out. Obviously, you've got some of those guys that take off and the lead as soon as that gun goes off, and then you never hear from them again in the race. But be able to fight through the crowd and stick with it. And was it pretty much you two? Probably about a half mile in, it was pretty much you two.
Yeah, I think at the 800-meter mark, it was us two.
Yeah.
Probably about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Already.
And then tell me, did you feel good on the hills? Obviously, you got a lot of hills next week, but
yeah.
Felt like you were moving well on the hills?
Yeah, I think this course, obviously really hilly, Parkway Central, but I think it really prepares us well for the state meet. Definitely good tune-up, I'd say.
Right. And tell me, obviously another DeSmet, let's see, were you guys third overall?
We were
second overall. Keep the streak going of state qualifiers, team qualifying for the Spartans, and tell me how that feels.
That was definitely a big goal. Going into this meet, make it for the 19th year, I think, to the state meet. We got 4th last week at districts, so we knew it was going to be a tough race coming in with Oakville for another sectional. But we knew if we just kind of ran our race, we could pull it off. And it was pretty crazy though. We had we got second today, but I think Lafayette was way out in front team-wise than us, and then
couple points at Marquette, and then couple points
like
Eureka.
84, 85, 86 points right in a row for second, third, and fourth.
Yeah.
So it was a really tight race.
Right. Did you midway through the race, did you get any heads up from the coaches how team-wise how things were going on behind you?
Actually, not really. There's a part down in the woods where you can kind of backtrack. You kind of cross paths a little bit. You can kind of see that a little bit, but I didn't really have any idea.
Yeah.
So I just want to do what I could to help the team.
Right. Well, yeah, it was quite a finish, those 3 teams, and headed back to Jeff City. And any thoughts on next week? You want to share any goals publicly on what you hope to do next week?
Well, I'd definitely like to improve from last year. Just run with the top guys as long as I can, and hopefully just stick there. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see.
And I don't remember how the schedule falls this year with if Class 4's early or late or middle, but
I'm not sure either.
We'll have to see how the weather holds up and see what kind of times can be posted.
Yeah.
So, well, thanks. Been any college decisions made yet, or
not yet? I'm still talking to like four or 5 colleges. So it's tough, but.
Is it more exciting or more anxious?
Anxious, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really exciting too, obviously, to pick where you're going for your future and everything, but it's just almost like a weight on your shoulders. You just kind of want to get it off.
Yeah.
But got to make the right decision, so I got to make sure it's the right one.
Right. Well, congrats on the great race today, runner-up finish, and stay healthy this week, and don't trip over anything. And we'll see you in Jeff City, and good luck next week at state.
Awesome. Thank you very much.